Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's time for our first surprise booster box opening, which will be Eventide.
Eventide was released on July 25th, 2008. The set included 180 cards, 60 common, 60 uncommon, and 60 rares. One of the notable mechanics in this set was Retrace, which allowed you to cast any card from your graveyard by discarding a land as an additional cost. Let's get right into it.
Alright guys, time to open our first pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip through all the commons and then I'm going to name off the uncommons as well as our rares. Alrighty. First uncommon is Sturdy Hatchling, Noxious Hatchling, Gilder Baron, and our first rare is Nightmare Incursion. Search target player's library for up to X cards where X is the number of swamps you control and remove them from the game. Then that player shuffles his or her library for 1 black and 5 colorless. Pretty interesting. Alright, on to our next pack.
Oh, there's another Sentinel.
Oh yeah,
It's worth a bit.
Elf Pauper right there. Alright. Nice cool spirit token. First uncommon is Groundling Pouncer. Hag Hedge Mage. Pretty cool. Idle Thoughts. And our rare is Noblest of War. 3/4 flying. With attacking creatures you control, get +2/+0 for 5 or white hybrid mana. It's pretty cool. Now, when Eventide came out, I was not playing Magic then, so this is kind of cool to go back in time to see what kind of cards were being played with.
Yeah, definitely. And as this channel progresses, we are going to be doing sets from way back in the...
Got a cool Goblin Soldier token right there. Pretty cool. Alright. Got Talonrend, Spite Mare, another Idle Thoughts, and our rare is Still Moon Cavalier. It's a 2/1 zombie knight with protection from white and black. For a white or a black, Still Moon Cavalier gains flying until end of turn. For a white and a black, Still Moon Cavalier gains first strike until end of turn. And for 2 black or 2 white, Still Moon Cavalier gets +1/+0 until end of turn.
Pretty cool card.
I think so. Alright, hoping to get some of them cool filter lands.
Or Glenalendra. It's also a really good card in this set.
You know, why they make these packs so darn hard to open is beyond me, but... Rules tip. Alright, we got Twin Blade Slasher, Loyal Gyrfalcon, Nuclavi, sorry if I'm saying these wrong, and our rare is Flooded Grove.
There's one of the filter lands.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hoping to get maybe some foil filter lands. Let's go for a bit of money.
Alright. Next pack.
Unmake, that's a good card. Sees Pauper play.
More rules cards. Okay, we got Creekwood Ghoul, Selkie Hedge Mage, Indigo Fairy, and the rare is Hallowed Burial. For 2 white and 3 colorless, put all creatures on the bottom of their owner's library at sorcery speed. Sounds like an EDH card there. All right. Now for the uncommons. Voracious Hatchling, Hatchet Bully, Impelled Giant, and our rare is Primal Crux. For 6 green, it has Trample and Chroma, which is a mechanic specific to Eventide. Primal Crux's power and toughness are each equal to the number of green mana symbols in the mana cost of permanents you control.
Sounds like a pretty good card.
Oh, so it's kind of like Devotion that was in the Theros block. And we got a foil.
Uh-oh.
Talara's Bane. It's a pretty cool foil. Boggles.
Huh.
Modern Enchantment. Pretty cool. Nice bird token. Maybe Anthony can steal this one from me too. Okay. So we got a Lingering Tormentor. Another Indigo Fairy. Canker Abomination. And our rare is Necro Sitter. For 2 black and a colorless, it's a 1/4 elemental with Wither. Whenever a creature an opponent controls with a -1/-1 counter on it is put into a graveyard, you may return this card to play under your control. For those of you who may not know what Wither is a mechanic that similar to Infect, but Wither creatures deal combat damage in the form of -1/-1 counters.
Yeah, so pretty cool mechanic.
Alright. Keep this train rolling. So before I go on, if you guys have any suggestions for booster boxes we should open or any other MTG sealed products, please leave them in the comments below. We'll try our best to read all the comments and do our best to accommodate with the suggestions.
Yeah, and maybe next week we can do a little EDH deck tech or something like that. Just let us know what you guys would want to see.
So many cool cards from this set. A Kithkin Soldier. Pretty cool. Alright. We got a Twin Blade Slasher. Durgar Hedge Mage. Crumbling Ashes. And our rare is Leering Emblem. For 2 colorless, it's an artifact equipment. When you play a spell, equipped a creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Its equipped cost is 2. Gotta love getting artifacts as your rare. Alright. Hey, a worm token. It's pretty cool. Haven't seen these ones these kind of tokens were in Modern Masters 2 as some tokens you can get in that set. Soul Snuffers, Hearthfire Hobgoblin, Dream Fracture, and our rare is Balefire Liege. For 3 red or white hybrid mana and 2 colorless, it's a 2/4 creature, 2/4 spirit horror. Other red creatures you control get +1/+1, and other white creatures you control get +1/+1. And whenever you play a red spell, Balefire Liege deals 3 damage to target player. Whenever you play a white spell, you gain 3 life. Pretty cool. Another EDH playable card, in my opinion. I'm familiar with a lot of these cards. Some of these cards I do run in some EDH decks and some Pauper decks, but I started playing Magic as Innistrad was leaving Standard, so I missed a lot of the cool older sets. So it's kind of cool that I'm going back to these. There's that Boggle again.
That damn Boggle.
Kind of cool that they add these rule cards in as opposed to some of the newer tip cards or whatever they're called that just have the the extra products they're trying to sell. So we got Talonrend, Shrewd Hatchling, Unnerving Assault, and the rare is Worm Harvest. For 3 green or black hybrid mana and 2 colorless sorcery speed, you put a 1/1 black and green worm creature token into play for each land card in your graveyard, and it has Retrace, as was talked about in the beginning of the video. You can play this card from your graveyard by discarding a land card as well as paying the mana cost again. Pretty cool. Kind of like Flashback. Well, we got a foil. Lingering Tormentor. Kind of cool.
Yeah, and also with those tip cards, I can read them to Trinity as he when he goes to bed, as just a little thing, that we could do.
Sleep and breathe. MTG, rinse and repeat.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, there's Unmake again. It's in a few popper decks.
It's expensive removal.
Oh yeah.
All right. Another tip card. Cool. We got Sturdy Hatchling, Belligerent Hatchling, Siphon Life, and our rare.
That's a pretty good card, Siphon Life.
And our rare is Doomgape. For 3 green or black hybrid mana and 4 colorless, it's a 10/10 elemental with trample, and at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. You gain life equal to that creature's toughness.
EDH playable right there.
We got another foil. Heartlash Cinder. I really like how Lorwyn and Shadowmoor foils, or the foiling process for Lorwyn and Shadowmoor cards are. It's quite nice.
Uh-oh.
I got this one. All right.
Nope.
Metal Sentinel. It's a goat token.
Don't see many of those.
Puka's Mischief, Shock to Paw. Duskdale Worm. Invert the Skies, and our rare is Ward of Bones. For 6 colorless, it's an artifact. Each opponent who controls more creatures than you can't play creature cards. The same is true for artifacts, enchantments, and lands. Huh.
Sounds really good.
That sounds like an EDH only card. All right. More rules. Outrage Shaman. Gwillian Hedgemage. Moonhold. And our rare is Springjack Pasture. Tap to add a colorless mana to your mana pool, or pay 4 and tap it to put a 0/1 white goat creature token into play. Tap it to sacrifice X goats, add X mana of any one color to your mana pool, and you gain X life. I'm telling you, goat EDH. All right. But we're gonna not jump to conclusions.
Jump to it!
We got Feast, and our rare is Waves of Aggression. For 2 whiter, red hybrid mana and 3 colorless. So sorcery. On top of all creatures that attack this turn after this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. There's the retrace mechanic again. Kind of like Flashback, but a bit cooler. And I was right, there was a foil here. Grazing Kelpie. There we go. There's one of the lower one foils, and the Shadowmoor foils are pretty cool. The foiling process is quite unique. Bit darker. Or the foils are a bit darker, but nonetheless they are beautiful.
That they are.
So remember to like and share this video if you enjoyed watching it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you guys can be alerted when we post other stuff. We plan to have videos posted every Friday. So yeah. And like I said, if you guys have any requests, put them in the comments. We'll check the comments of the videos and see what we can do.
And if you guys want, you could comment your favorite card that was pulled in this box.
Lingering Tormentors, Restless Apparition, Soot Imp, and our rare is Mercfiend Liege. I like this card. I've been looking for one for my Derevi EDH. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, so for three blue or green hybrid mana and 2 colorless, it's a 4/4 horror. Other green creatures you control get +1/+1. Other blue creatures you control get +1/+1, and you untap all green and or blue creatures you control during each other player's untap step. This is kind of a cool card. You know, in any EDH decks that run blue and green, it was a lot better with Prophet of Krufix before it got banned. But throw this in there with a Seedborn Muse, and it's still just as good. Savage Conception, Cankerous Thirst, Durgar Cave Guard. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. And our rare is Stigma Lasher. For 2 red, it's a 2/2 Elemental Shaman with Wither. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player can't gain life for the rest of the game. Huh. I'm not familiar with the standard format, you know, back when Eventide was in standard, but I'm sure that was played quite often in a lot of the mono red decks. Gift to the Deity is a pretty cool card. Forces you to block, or forces your opponent to block creatures, and then gives you a creature your death touch. Kind of a pain in the butt to have that played against you. Another Kithkin Soldier, Bloodied Ghost, Cauldron Haze, Cash Raiders, and our rare is Divinity of Pride. So for five black or white hybrid mana, it's a 4/4 Spirit Avatar with Flying and Lifelink. Divinity of Pride gets +4/+4 as long as you have 25 or more life. Life gain there, pretty cool. Randclaw Trow. Oh, I'm not reading comments, I forgot. Boggles. Noxious Hatchling. Hatchet Bully. Cool Spike, and our rare is Glenlander Archmage.
There we go.
Pretty cool, and like Legacy Fairies, I believe. Good pose. I'm gonna speed up a little bit so we can have enough time for this whole, or for the rest of the packs. Three Beast token. Swirling Spriggan. Spring Jack Shepherd. Impelled Giant, and our rare is Thunderblessed. For 2 red and 2 colorless, it's 7/2 Elemental with Haste. Thunderblessed has Trample as long as it has a -1/-1 counter on it, and it has Persist. Not too bad. Alright. Those boggles. 2/2 Wolf. Razorfin Abolisher, Unwilling Recruit, Batwing Broom, and the rare is Spitting Image. For green or blue, for 2 green or blue hybrid mana and 4 colorless, it's a sorcery. You can put a token into play that's a copy of target creature, and it has Retrace. I remember the last time it was that I opened a booster box. Metal Sentinel, I saw that one.
Yep.
I think I see a foil in the back too, but we're gonna wait for that one. Another Beast. Got Restless Apparition, Chaotic Backlash, Quill Spike, and our rare is Call the Skybreaker. For 2 red or blue hybrid mana and 5 colorless, you put a 5/5 blue red a creature token with flying into play, and it has Retrace. And the foil is Swirling Spriggan. Pretty cool. I believe we have 4, 8, 12, 13 packs left. Wow. Thought we'd open more than that.
It always seems like you open way more in booster boxes.
Spend more.
Oh yeah.
But in my opinion, if you're gonna buy cards simply for, trying to build a collection, booster boxes are the way to go. Otherwise, if you're just building decks, buy singles. Citrus Spirit, Gilder Baron, Crumbling Ashes, and our rare is Archon of Justice. For 2 white and 3 colorless, it's a 4/4 with flying. When it comes into when it's put into the graveyard from play, you remove target permanent from the game. Pretty cool EDH removal there. All right. Spirit tokens. Savage Conception, Voracious Hatchling, Indigo Fairy, and our rare is Worm Harvest. For 3 black or green hybrid and 2 colors, you put a 1/1 black and green worm token into play for each land you control in your graveyard. Okay, we pulled this one already. It has Retrace. Cool. Another bird token. Soul Snuffers. Phosphorescent Feast. Moonhold, and our rare is Overbeing of the Myth of Myth. For 5 green or blue hybrid, it's a spirit avatar that has power toughness or each equal to the number of cards in your hand. And at the beginning of your draw step, you draw a card. Okay, everybody loves drawing cards. All right, I'm gonna skip faster through the commons now.
Unmake.
Oh, you saw Unmake there?
Yep.
Another goat. I'm telling you, goat tribal. Oh, Flicker Wisp. It's a Death and Taxes or Legacy Death and Taxes card. Dugar Hedge Mage. Crumbling Ashes, and our rare is Regal Force. That's cool. For 3 green and 4 colorless. It's a 5 elemental. When it comes into play, you draw a card for each creature you control. It's pretty good in mono green EDH. About $10 I think it is. Not too bad. Another Kithkin Soldier. Creekwood Ghoul. Swirling Spriggan, Dugar Hedge Mage, and our rare is Cascade Bluffs. That's pretty cool. I guess there's no foil behind it, but yeah, blue and red Filterland. That's 3 Filterlands right so far this box. Wistful Selkie, EDH card, Hearthfire Hobgoblin, another Dream Fracture, and the rare is Spirit of the Hearth. For 2 white and 4 colors, it's a 4/5 flying. You can be target of spells or abilities your opponents control. That's cool. So it gives you hexproof.
EDH card right there.
Alright. Goblin Soldier.
It's a really cool goblin token right there.
Another Wistful Silky. Another Flicker Wisp. Naklavi. And our rare is Dominus of Fealty for 5.
Alright.
Alright. Oops. Little Sentinel. Kithkin Soldier. Stalker Hag. Gwillian Hedgemage. Noggle Hedgemage. And our rare is Rise of the Hobgoblins. For 2 white or a red hybrid, it's enchantment. When Rise of the Hobgoblins comes into play, you may pay X. If you do, put X1 on red, white token, or Goblin Soldier creature tokens into play. For a red or white, red creatures and white creatures you control gain first strike into end of turn. We got a foil back here. Wilderness Hypnotist. Cool. Merfolk Wizard. 3 packs left, guys. Alright. Craig Puka. Marsh Drinker Giant. Siphon Life. And the rare is Altar Golem for 7. It's a golem with trample. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures in play. It doesn't untap during its untap step. You can tap 5 untapped creatures you control to untap Altar Golem. A bird token. Cankerous Thirst. Dugar Mind Captain. Moonhold. And Sanity Grinding. For 3 blue to sorcery with Chroma. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each blue mana symbol and the mana cost of the revealed cards, target opponent puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Then put the cards you revealed this way on the bottom of your library in any order. It's a mouthful. And the rare is Smoldering Butcher. Sorry. Foil. Smoldering Butcher. Not rare. Alright, on to the last pack.
Unmake. Bogle.
It's a goat token. Braces Hatchling. Hatchet Bully. Endure. And the rare is Deathbringer Liege. 3 black or white hybrid and 2. So 3/4 other white creatures you control get +1/+1. Other black creatures you control get +1/+1. When you play a white spell, you may tap target creature. When you play a black spell, you may destroy target creature if it's tapped. Alright guys, that's the end of the last of the packs. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share so you can get notified when we make other videos. And thanks guys.
Yep, thanks for watching. Have a great one.